in reality, Art, there is physicality.
When you're talking about densities, are you talking about dimensions?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
We're saying the same thing, but we use different expressions.
Okay, I just want to be sure. Dr. Kaku theorizes 10 or 11 dimensions or more.
The Andromedans said that there have been 11, and as of March 23rd, 1994, a energy frequency which contains sound and color and space started permeating from all the black holes on that date in our linear time.
Wow.
And it's adding a holographic imprint which is encompassing not only the 11, but it is adding a 12th.
So
you use the term the quickening.
So then the process, the virtual process of creation, and that's what that is, continues.
Yes, sir. It sure does. Because that's what we do. That's what all of us do, whether we're on Earth or on other planets, is we create. That's how we discover who we are. The problem is, if you don't manage your consciousness, you'll create something you may not be happy with.
Yeah, well, we may be in this dimension doing that right now, creating something that we're not so happy with.
This is true, but we've had a lot of help being pushed in that direction. We really have. We've been led literally by the nose to self-destruction, and we're heading in that direction pretty fast.
We do appear to be at the edge of the abyss. Now,
well, we have a little bit. If left to our own demise, we would definitely be heading in that direction.
All right, Alex, hold on. I can see this is going to be a fascinating interview. Alex Collier has been an extraterrestrial contactee for over 30 years now. He's been in contact with a human race, underlined human race, from within the constellation of Andromeda, located in our galaxy. His experience has been both telepathic and physical. His relationship with the Andromedans has been based on trust and friendship. Alex's free will has never been violated. Alex, just very quickly to recap for those who joined us in Los Angeles this hour, you were lying in a field way back in 1964.
Up near Woodstock, Michigan.
Near Woodstock, Michigan, and the time was about
1 o'clock in the afternoon.
And the next thing you knew, it was about 9 o'clock at night.
Yes.
And your mom was really angry.
Well, she was happy in the beginning, and then she was pissed. Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you ended up in a ship, lying on a table in an oval room with two beings.
Yes. Morine and Theseus.
And you had telepathic communication with them.
Uh-huh.
And they sent you through a life review. Actually, they let you
soul review.
A soul review?
I would consider it a soul review.
In other words, you got to see your past lives.
Yes, sir.
Where did it end? With, in other words,
it ended in Germany.
In Germany?
Yeah.
In what in what time frame?
1938.
Wow. So
that was the last one I saw.
So they didn't bring you up right actually through your life and to the moment.
No, sir, they didn't.
How many? Do you have any idea roughly how many years were spanned in showing you all of this? What happened to your soul during this whole time?
Approximately 817 years. If you were to add them all together, 817 years.
It's almost amazing to even contemplate.
Well, Art, I've got information to share with you that if you think that's hard to contemplate, I've got some things for you. I have to tell you, I have learned so much that it is just amazing. There is so much more to us than what we have been told or taught that it is, in my opinion, a crime.
All right, look, what I think is, let us throw caution to the wind. There's a lot of Bible thumpers out there. They're going to want to turn the radio off now so they're not offended, because I think I know where we're going. Question one for you would be, with all of this contact you've had and all of this information you have,
yes,
why are they here?
Excellent question. We've covered the tyranny, okay, the political ramifications of what is happening now in our solar system and 21 others in our galaxy, which in their present time, which is our future, creates tyranny, okay? Being time travelers, they've come back to find out what happened, and they are now in the process, and they're not the only ones, to manipulate and intervene so that tyranny does not get out of control in their present time. In that, in coming back here, they have not only discovered things that they did not know or were forgotten, which is probably a better way to say it, that were forgotten, but they've also come to realize that on many of these planets, they have come across a human race that they consider to be genetic royalty. And I am also including our race in this. Art, they literally consider us royalty because our sum genetics, the total genetics in all of our races on this planet, are the sum total of 22 different extraterrestrial races.
I'm glad I gave the warning. Now, you just said we are the sum total genetically of 22 races.
Different races. There are 22 different body types on this planet. And they say that that is proof of our genetic extraterrestrial heritage. Let me finish. What our scientists call junk DNA is actually the key to our genetic lineage. Our scientists call it junk because they don't know what it is, where it came from, or why it's there. They don't realize that we have been genetically manipulated as far back as, 57,000 years ago was really when it really started once again, the genetic manipulation of our race by extraterrestrials.
57,000 years ago.
Yes,
sir. We are designed beings. It begs a gazillion questions. Why were we designed? For what purpose?
Great question. And before I can answer that, I need to lay some ground information, a foundation about this.
Sure.
Okay. Now, Earth has been visited, colonized, been an outpost on a very consistent basis for the last 22 million years. All right?
Okay.
In order to truly understand this, and it's taken me a long time to truly grasp it, is because everything I've been taught I've had to throw away. Virtually everything. Okay, now, who was it that came here? There were extraterrestrials. Some of them human, some of them were not. Some were reptilian. There were beings of a plasma type of physical form. There have been others that were primate, that had a very strong prominence in what we would call a primate. These are extraterrestrial races that have the technology of space travel and have had it. We are literally babes in the woods as a race. And I know that a lot of people like to think of ourselves as having, we are very sophisticated. In 2,000 years we've gone to the moon. We are literally babes in the woods. And we need to take a very humble approach about this because they're here and they're about to show themselves and they're about to let us know, help us remember who we are.
Well, if we are genetic royalty,
yes,
Alex, we're doing an awful lot of pedestrian-like things.
Well, Art, a lot of that's been programming, and I don't know if we can cover all of that in this one this one thing, but I will do the best I can to show you or explain to you what I've been taught, what the Andromedan perspective is about, our lineage. And I will start by saying this: I have been taught by the Andromedans that prejudice